You may have seen this stunning footage of a fire-nado that was caught on camera in the Australian outback by independent videographer Chris Tangi. This amazing video also caught the eye of our old pal Al Gore, and it seems the self-proclaimed protector of the planet and his office have been putting pressure on Tangi to license his breathtaking footage in order to push their baseless global warming agenda on the rest of us. Well, Sean recently sat down with the man behind the video in question, and he tells us why he said not so fast to the former vice president.
And joining us now is Chris Tangi. Chris, welcome to Hannity. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much, Sean.
All right, let's take a look, and we'll show this fire tornado, and maybe while we're showing it, you can explain to everybody what this is.
Okay, it's actually called a fire whirl, but this was incredible in its intensity and the length of time it went for. It's an amazing thing that I just happened to be nearby in the middle of nowhere, and it just appeared in front of me while I was filming something else. Just happened to be rolling a television camera on a smaller fire, and then this thing happened 300 yards away.
Well, let's get the Al Gore portion of this in. Al Gore, his office, writes you a letter. Tell us what was in the letter.
Okay, they asked to use they wanted to license the footage for it for what they said was Al Gore's climate presentations for the next 5 years on environmental topics, in inverted commas. And I sort of knew what that was, and I thought, well, hang on, I better do some research on this, and I did, and I asked them several questions, and I just said, you know, basically, I just can't allow it because it just wouldn't be telling the truth, basically.
It was clear you felt if he got a hold of the footage, which, by the way, he was going to purchase from you for, what, a 5-year licensing fee at a pretty significant amount of money?
That's right, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we never got to the money because I basically, you know, on principle, said no.
Explain what the principle was for you. What did you fear that he was going to do with this?
Well, for me, you know, the more research I did, and not just on Mr. Gore, but just generally with the whole climate change thing, it looks to me like there's a lot of non-science going on, dressed up as science, and there's a lot of, in fact, science itself seems a little bit corrupt in some ways. There's a lot of money involved, there's a lot of ego involved, there's a lot of agendas involved, and I didn't want to become part of those agendas. I thought it was time somebody, even a little guy in the middle of the outback, said something, and while I've got the chance to do that, I will.
You even said, to be honest, in terms of global warming, climate change presentation, it is difficult for me to imagine a fire event less relevant. Now, that was your original letter back to the vice president's office, but apparently you felt they were coming in the back door afterwards. They wanted this video of yours so bad.